It's live time.
Are we alive?
Yes, I think. Welcome, everyone.
For now.
Welcome. We are back playing Magic the Gathering. My name's Roth. I'm joined by Soulspawn and Torgar. And we all have new decks that we built together. And I definitely did not cut the last card I needed to 10 minutes before going live.
Oh no.
But yeah, welcome in everyone. I hope you're doing well. So tonight I am playing Neriv, Heart of the Storm. It's kind of a lot of different things. So last week we had our box battle, and I got curb stomped playing Zurgo. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a deck that's focused around Neriv, and see if that does any better. And I have a bunch of red and black cards that I have wanted to put in decks for a while. Mostly red cards. Because I don't play a lot of red, but a bunch of red cards I had laying around that I'm excited to use. And yeah, should be fun. What are y'all playing?
I think we're just both waiting for one of us to go first.
Yeah.
I'm playing everybody's favorite Eminence commander, Edgar Markov. Ain't he great? Lots of nasty vampires, which makes more vampires, and it just snowballs into everyone's gonna die because I have vampires. At least that's the hope.
I'm playing Kathril Aspect Warper. It's from a precon that I used to play a long time ago, but I recently put together a deck with it. And basically I just try to get creatures in my graveyard with keywords, and then bring Kathril out and get my creatures keywords and buff Kathril. And fight people.
Fight time, ding ding ding.
Keyword soup.
Ding ding ding. Keyword soup. Soupy.
Alright, well, we chose turn order and did our mulligans off camera.
Yeah.
Just to save a little bit of time. Yeah, we do the Midwest mulligan just so everyone tries to get a decent starting hand. But yeah. Everyone's ready. Soulspawn, you want to start us off?
I'm ready. Are
Kathril
you guys
seems
ready?
Gross. Yeah, Kathril can get pretty gross.
Yeah.
Gross. Very gross. All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready, kids?
Oh.
Well, you got no choice. I will draw for turn. And my land for turn will not be a basic for once. It's going to be a Voldaran Estate. Nice. Pretty land. It does things. So it taps for one colorless, or I can tap it to pay a life and add one mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast vampire spells. Well, good news. The vast majority of creatures in my deck are vampires. So that's cool. And then I can tap 5 to tap it, create a blood token. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each vampire I control. So it's going to get to just
Bye-zy.
tapping to create blood tokens pretty quickly, honestly. Yeah. And with that being all said and done, it's Roth's turn.
Yippee! Draw. Alright, well. Gonna go ahead, play my favorite mountain, and pass.
Nice.
My
Alright.
mountain just taps for red mana. Yeah.
I'm
So
going to play a Sandstep Citadel. Enters tapped, and it taps for white, black, and green, which is all my colors, and pass the turn.
Nice.
Sandstep Citadel is perfect for a Duel of the Fates deck. Sandstep Citadel.
I just want to say that in your chat, Z-Man gave me exactly what I was looking for, an aye, Captain. You guys did not. I'm sad. Z-Man's good boy. Anyway, draw for turn. I will then play this shiny mountain. Look at that. Shiny mountain. Also, I tried to use as many of these like old mountains that came with like the set that I got the Edgar Markov out of. I think I've got like 3 basic lands that aren't them. Can I do anything yet? Not quite yet. So I'm going to pass the turn.
Yay, draw. We'll play a Plains. It's tap 2 for Arcane Signet.
Nice.
I'll pass.
Nice, good old Arcane Siggy.
The Arcane Siggy.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a Lush Portico. It enters tapped, and when it enters, I surveil 1. And I guess I'm going to leave that on top.
Oh.
And pass the turn.
Oh,
I was
okay.
hoping to get something to put in my graveyard. But...
Yeah. Draw for turn. Egg salad, egg salad. Land for turn is going to be the swamp, so technically I have all 3 of my colors now. Which is great. Do I have... I might as well get a creature on the field. Black... red, black, and I'm going to tap that for its colorless to play a Stormkirk Captain. It's a 2/2 with first strike. Other vampiric creatures you control get +1/+1 and have first strike. It's nice. It's nice. And I'll pass the turn.
Miss Trigger.
Oh, Mistrigger. Oh, that's right. I get a vampire. Holy crap. You think I'd learn from this from my Aloro deck? Where's my vampire? Yeah, 1/1 black vampire. That's right. There you go. Sorry. Got it. There we go. I have 2 creatures now. It's great. Okay, now it's your turn, Roth.
Oh, that's a black and white vampire with lifelink.
Oh, god damn it. No. Where's my...
This guy.
There they are. There they are. That's better. That's correct, right?
Whoop.
That's correct, right?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, 1/1 black vampire creature token. Yeah.
I will play a card from Innistrad Remastered. Shattered Sanctum.
Ooh.
Then
And then?
I will... 2, 3, 4.
Always thinking. I'm scared.
It's dumb what I'm thinking about, but okay. So tap 2 for a Rakdos Signet. I had to think on filtering mana. Because I'm going to tap mana into that for black and red for a Boros Signet. And then tap that into the Boros Signet for a Ketis Emberclaw Familiar.
Oh.
Oh.
Yikes.
Oh. Ah.
Yeah, whenever a commander you control deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to each other opponent. Just a little,
No.
hurting everyone.
No.
There we go. Here's my Signet collection. What's funny is in my Midwest Mulligan hand, I had another Signet.
Mm-hmm.
Not one of these Signets, and I ended up shuffling it.
All the signets.
And I just get all the
Signets.
all my siggies.
All your
Alright.
siggies.
I will
God.
pass. You know, just the casual Mardu ramping.
I think my was correct in this instance. You know, Ross thinking too hard.
I'm gonna
Because
play.
I almost was like
command
tap 2
tower.
mana tap 2 mana signet, and then I would have 2 signets that don't actually tap to add mana.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I have to make sure
I'm gonna tap 3 for an Abzan Charm. And I can choose exile target creature with power 3 or greater, draw 2 cards and lose 2 life, or distribute 2 1/1 counters among one or 2 target creatures. I'm gonna draw 2 cards and lose 2 life.
I heard the words destroy creature and I'm like, oh, and then
I was like,
you said with 3 or more
oh.
power. I'm like, ah, god dang it.
Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna go to my end step and discard down to hand size. And I'm going to discard a Sunblade Angel. Has flying, first strike, vigilance, and lifelink.
Oh.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna pass the turn.
Oh no. Untap.
I'm sure that
And
won't be bad for
draw.
us.
Oh man. Land for turn is gonna be a mountain.
Oh, and I need to lose my 2 life.
Yeah, that's
There
probably a
we
good
go.
idea. Alright, now I can start casting things. Okay. Okay. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do? Okay, I think this is the one to cast this turn. So I'm going to black, red, and then 2, tapping that for colorless. To play Angie, Maid of Dishonor. Let's go. I have some triggers here. Because I cast a vampire, I'm going to get another one of these guys because of Edgar's Eminence ability. So now I have 2 of those. Also, whenever Angie, Maid of Dishonor and or one or more other vampire enters the battlefield under your control, create a blood token. This ability only triggers once each turn. So I'm only going to get 1 blood token because, yeah, unfortunately. But it's her ETB, so blood token time. Where's my shiny one? I have a shiny one. There it is, shiny.
Is that's
Shiny
worded so weirdly?
I think
Doesn't it
yeah.
just say whenever she
Yeah.
enters, whenever she or another vampire enters under your control?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, it's
handle with
whenever
one or other.
and
I guess
or-
it's because it's if multiple enter at the same time is why it's
Mhm.
worded weirdly. But yeah, it's
Yeah, probably. But yeah, essentially, like, it only triggers once when Angie or another vampire enters the battlefield. So in this case, I had 2. It's only going to trigger once for both of them entering. But yeah, so now I got a blood token, which is cool. Those are cool. I like blood tokens. Also, just a heads up because of this, that's a 2. These guys are 2/2s. Angie's a 5/6, and they have first strike.
Oh.
Yeah, cool
something
stuff.
that's interesting with Angie and Edgar
Mhm.
is you're only ever gonna get 1 blood token
Mm-hmm.
because whenever you go to cast a vampire, Edgar
Yeah.
triggers so the token enters first.
Yeah.
And so you only get the 1, and that's the one it triggers for each turn.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it'll only ever trigger once anyway, but. So it's all good. It's all good, but it's blood tokens. Blood tokens are great. Anyway, I should probably do some attacks. What do I want to do here? Because Targar is wide open, but Targar does have the lowest amount of life. Roth has a creature. I'm curious to see if Roth blocks with that creature. I doubt he will. I guess I'll send a 2/2 vampire at you with first strike, Roth.
I declare no blocks.
All right. Kaboom. You take that 2 damage. Yeah. Do I have... Here, I'll use that to signify that I have... There we go. I still have 1. All right. With that being said, I will pass the turn.
Yippee. Okay. Let's play a swamp and land return. Then let's A2 for a lightning greaves. Then let's A4 for Neriv.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Move to equip lightning greaves to Neriv.
This is not good.
Move to combat. Soul, got any flyers?
Nope.
Neriv at Soul, Kedis at Torgar.
Oh man, that's 4.
But you'll notice my commander has a replacement effect on it. That says if a creature you control that entered this turn would deal damage, it deals twice that much damage.
That's right.
So,
that's right. Oh,
you're taking 8 commander damage. When that damage happens, Kedis triggers. He's at 8 damage. And when a commander you control deals combat damage to the opponent, it, meaning your commander, deals that much damage to each other opponent. So it's the 8, and then it gets doubled. So Torgar's taking 16.
Oh my word.
It's not commander damage, it's just because it's not in combat. Soul's taking the commander damage, Torgar's just taking 16. Because of this trigger, it's a new event, so you can apply the replacement effect to it again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Plus I take 1 from
Plus 1 from
Kedis.
Kedis. Yeah.
Oh.
Gosh.
Well, I'll take the 8, and I guess I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of a one-trick pony, because now next turn it just doesn't do the double damage because of already in play. But just a little fun thing to do. But yeah, I'll pass.
Oh man, this ain't good.
Okay. Yeah, it's not good. I'm gonna play an exotic orchard.
Oh man, we'd be in trouble.
Was thinking of like having some blink stuff, so I like blink my commander, re-equip stuff, give it haste again, and just keep it.
Alright, I think here's what I'm gonna do.
Out of room.
I Going
That'd be-
to.
Gross, actually.
Let me see here. Let's see here. 1, 2, and 3. And I'm gonna Beast Within on the Lightning Greaves.
Nuts.
Oh, nuts.
Brute.
And then I
Not-
think
Not the boots.
I'm gonna pay 1 to Swords to Plowshares, Neriv.
Oh.
Nuts. So I gain life for its power, right?
Or life. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pass the turn.
Interesting. Okay. Untap. Diddly do. Draw. Okay. Land for turn is going to be this mountain. I got choices to make. Oh, man. Alrighty. Well, I've got plays I can do now. I have enough mana to do some things. I feel like... Okay. Well, Horgar getting rid of the commander and those lightning greaves kind of changed things a bit. So I feel like this is going to be the thing to do. So I'm going to tap this for black, and that will lose me a life. And then black, and then 3. So 2 black and a 3. And I'm going to play Anawan, the Rune Sage. It's a 4/3. At the beginning of my upkeep, each player sacrifices a non-vampire creature.
Oh.
Yep.
Cool.
I get to make another one of these guys here, so I'll just kind of, I don't know, do that for now. I don't know, whatever. Trigger blood token. I need to get another D20. Mirror D20s. There we go. I have 2 blood tokens now. So yeah, cool stuff. I noticed Ross at 42 life.
Yeah.
He's winning.
Yeah, he's pretty much winning. He's pretty winning. What should I do here? I'm going to... So this one will be the summoning stick one. I'm going to send 2 2/2 vampires with first strike. And I'm going to send my Stormcrook Captain at you as well, Roth. Another 2/2, so you have 6 damage total coming your way. All of it first strike.
I will block the Stormcrook Captain with my 3/3 beast.
Oh shit, you had a 3/3 beast, that's right. I made a mistake. Oop. Okay. Well, I guess I'll take that then. I already declared my attackers. Yeah. I'm a dum-dum. Alright, well... That means these guys no longer get their buff. These guys are back to 1/1s and blah 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 blah. Okay. I am all tapped out. I will pass my turn.
If I can do anything.
Should really pay attention to what's going on the field.
Two. A 4. You cast Big Score. As an additional cost to cast the spell, discard a card. I'll discard this Reigning Victor. To draw 2 cards and create 2 treasure tokens.
Oh. Treasure. I'm not gonna lie, when Ross had his commander out and put the lightning greaves on it, I thought this was gonna be a really quick game.
Yeah.
Like, I was just like, oh, here we go. It's gonna be a 2-game night for me.
2 treasures.
Treasure.
Let's play our land turn as a Castle Embereth. Comes in untapped because I have a mountain. Taps for red. Or I can pay 1 red, tap it. Creatures I control get +1/+0 until end of turn. And I think I'm just gonna pay 6 to recast Neriv. And pass the turn. We don't have haste anymore.
No speed.
Untap. Draw. It's not good. Okay. Gonna play a forest. And I'm gonna see, tap 1, 2, and 3. I'm just gonna cast Kunoros, Hound of Aetherios. It's a 3/3 Vigilance, Menace Lifelink. Creature cards in graveyards can't enter the battlefield. Players can't cast spells from graveyards.
Boy.
You just made yourself #1 target because Ross does not like it when you mess with his graveyard.
Gonna pass the turn.
Oh, man. Alrighty. Well, untap. Upkeep and a drawer. Ooh, nice.
Trigger.
Trigger?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, trigger. At the beginning of my upkeep, each player sacrifices a non-vampire creature. That's right.
Okay.
I guess what? I just have vampires, so I don't have to sacrifice.
Sacrificing Kunaros.
There we go. Look at that, Ross. I took care of that graveyard hate for you.
Sacking Kedis.
Oh, interesting. Alrighty. Well, good to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Land for turn is this shiny swamp. Look at that. Shiny. Okay. Choices. I could just cast Edgar. That would make my vampire stronger on attack. However, I'm going to play something else here. Yeah. So 2 black and 3 to cast a Bloodthirsty Conqueror.
Oh.
Yeah, Flying Death Touch 5/5. Whenever an opponent loses life, I gain that much life.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Trigger.
getting rid of
Vampire.
Kedis was a good call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got another vampire. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. I love it. It's great. Now, I do have a mana open that I could sack a blood token with. However... Oh, I have to make another blood token as well. Sorry. Yeah, so I have 3 blood tokens now.
You could also just make another blood token.
I could.
Have
Yeah,
enough vamps.
I mean, I might as well just make another blood token because I could sack it, but I don't want to discard anything in my hand right now because I actually have decent stuff. So yeah, leave my hand alone. I will tap that just to create another blood token, I guess. Blood tokens are cool. Awesome sauce. Attacking time. What do I want to do here?
You have a flyer.
I do have a flyer, and it's a death touch as well. Ain't it great? And it's a 5/5, so it's fairly chonks, I feel like I should attack. Roth's got a couple. His commander.
3/3 and a 4/5.
Yeah. So anything that I'm sending at you is not getting through, unless I send everything that I can at you, which I don't want to do. Torgard does have the least amount of. Oh, that has nothing basically. I was gonna say least amount of creatures. Of course, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You say
but
you're
I would
sorry,
like to...
but you helped them out by getting a creature into the graveyard that has a bunch of keywords.
Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna attack. I want to gain some life, basically. So I am going to send my 3 non-summoning sick vampires at you, Torgar.
How big are they?
They're all 3 of them are 1/1s.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah. I think that'll be it for now. Yeah.
All right, I'll take 3.
All right, and then because of Bloodthirsty Conqueror, I will gain that much life, which is 3. Yeah. And the cool thing is that works all the time. I love it. It doesn't have to be my damage, too. All right. I'm all tapped out. I don't think I have anything that's going on, so pass the turn.
Alright, let's see what kind of damage we can do.
That's a lot of damage.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay, well, that's good.
Uh-oh.
Flying doesn't
Board wipe?
matter when you have a Rogue's Passage.
Oh,
Hmm.
interesting.
Okay. Let's see here then. I could go.
Rogue's Passage.
Good, very good. Very fine. Alrighty.
Very fine.
I'm gonna pay 4 for a Fireflux Squad, which is just a real stupid card that I found out that I had. 4/3 with haste. Whenever Fireflux Squad attacks, you may exile another target attacking creature you control. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card into the battlefield tapped and attacking, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order.
Huh. Interesting.
That seems good.
Yeah, I guess that works pretty good with your commander.
Y'all.
That's-
I'm gonna pay 4. Make Neriv unblockable this turn.
Oh.
Go to combat. I'm going to send Fireflux Squad at Torgar, Neriv, and the Beast at actually no, I'll send I'll send it all as soul spawn.
Hey.
Trigger.
Mhm.
I'm gonna exile the beast. Bye, beast. All right.
Okay.
Now let's see what kind of creature we get.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh
That
boy.
might be the best one I could have got. Clackbridge Troll, 8/8 Trample Haste. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent creates 3/01 white goat creature tokens. At the beginning of combat on your turn, any opponent may sack a creature. If a player does, tap Clackbridge Troll, you gain 3 life, you draw a card. So basically, you can give me a life in a card so it can attack. But that's at the beginning of combat. We've passed that, so it's just enters and attacking.
That's great.
It does have the ETB trigger, so Torgar, you can have 3 goats.
Woo!
And then this Rising of the Day will go on the bottom of my library in a random order. And so yeah, that's going at you, Soul Spawn. An 8/8 Trample Haste that is dealing 16 damage because it entered this turn. And the 4/3 Fireflux Squad, which is dealing 8, and then Neriv, which is just dealing 4 and can't be blocked.
Oh.
That was a hit.
Some goats. That's fantastic.
That's great. Jesus Christ. Oh. I don't know what I want to do with this. I mean, I can gain life. So that's 16, 8, and then plus whatever your commander's doing, right?
Yep.
Which is 4?
Yep.
Okay. Well, there ain't nothing I can do about the commander. Your 8 is not trample, correct?
Correct. So you can chump it.
Yeah. Which is what I'm going to chump block your 8 there with this vampire.
Hmm?
What do I do about the 16? Shit. That's like half my life total there.
Yup.
I don't know. Do I want to take 20 damage? Jesus Christ.
And yeah, I did say Torgar gets 3 goats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a goat token.
I
know I have one somewhere.
Helping him out, help a brother out.
I don't
Yeah,
wanna
that really
lose-
helps me a lot, actually. I'm just gonna do a copy for now.
I don't want to lose the 3 creatures that I can block with. So it's gonna be 20 damage total I'm taking so far. That's a lot of damage. That would leave me at 14.
Yep.
Do I want to be a maniac and just take it?
You really wanted to be a maniac, you don't block Fireflux Squad and you just take 28.
No, I can't be that much of a maniac, okay? I mean, it's okay, because I can, just with Angie my next turn, I can gain 6 life back.
I am reading this card, right? Yeah. Okay. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
There's my goat. The
Bah!
shiny too.
All right.
Tiny
I've made my decision.
Yeah. Taking 20.
Yeah.
Oh
And
Lord.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well,
Lord have mercy.
And I took my 4 commander damage as well. So I'm at 12 commander damage from Neriv.
oh,
That hurt.
unfortunately, that is all for me.
These goats really helped me out, actually.
You're welcome.
It gives me stuff to sacrifice to Anowin.
I know. I'm kind of
Yeah.
sad that I have to sack stuff to Anowin.
Torgar, I'm not the enemy.
All right. Well, gonna go ahead and tap 5 to cast my commander. And I have flying, first strike, vigilance, lifelink, and menace. So first strike. And I have vigilance. And I have menace. And I have
actually-
lifelink.
Oh, look
And
at all those counters.
flying, first strike. Which one am I missing? Oh, I need flying.
Ugh.
Flying. So then Cathril's gonna get 5 counters. +1/+1 counters. So
Ugh.
it's gonna be an 8/8 with menace, flying, lifelink, vigilance, and first strike.
Look at that.
And unfortunately, I didn't draw a land this turn, so I'm just gonna pass the turn.
Okay, my turn. Hopefully some redemption time. Be nice for some redemption time.
Not a fan of Anowin.
Yeah.
Not at all.
But yeah. Upkeep trigger. You guys have to sack a creature.
All right, bye-bye, goat.
Choices,
Number
choices.
3.
Yeah. And then I draw my card.
I like both of my guys. I'll actually sack my commander. Both my boyos.
Oh man. Alrighty. Anawan. My good boy. Alrighty. I wish I had 2 more white mana. I really wish I did. Anyway, I'm gonna tap a black. And a red and 2 to cast Strephon, Mora Progenitor. Yeah. 3/2 flying at the beginning of my end step. Create a blood token for each player who lost life this turn. Whenever Strephon attacks, you may sacrifice 2 blood tokens. If you do, you may put a vampire card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. It gains indestructible until end of turn. Trigger! Vampire! Trigger! Blood token. Lovely. Alrighty. And time to gain some life this turn. I'm going to tap 2 to use Angie's ability here. Sacrifice another creature or blood token. Each opponent loses 2 life and I gain 2 life. So I'm going to choose to sacrifice a blood token. Both of you will lose 2 life. I will
36.
gain 2 life. Plus, whenever an opponent loses life, I gain that much life. So I will gain another 4 life.
Yup.
Yeah, so I'm getting 6 life total. Bring it back to 20. Lovely. Let me go. I like it. What do I got going on here then? Roth is currently
We tapped out.
completely tapped out.
No blockers,
And-
no mana. 1 card
No
in
blockers,
hand.
no mana. Yeah.
I think I might have flown a little too close to the sun.
Yeah. Oh man. I really just want to smack Roth, but at the same time, like I think I need to keep things to block if I can. So I think what am I gonna do here? Roth is completely tapped out. So I'm thinking I will swing at Roth with creatures I will not be wanting to lose because he's tapped out. I am going to swing Angie and Anawan at you for a total of 8 damage. Coming right at you, face.
No blocks.
Yep. And you lost 8 life. I will gain 8 life.
Look, twinning.
Ugh.
Yeah. See, this is why I was okay with losing 20 life. I kind of almost gained it all back already. Alrighty. I think, I don't think I have any triggers. Alright. Pass to Roth.
Let's see what we can do here.
Actually, you did have a trigger.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, Strephon.
Strephon. Oh, beginning at end step, create a block token for each player who lost life this turn. Oh, that's right, I did. And both of you have lost life on this turn, my turn.
Yeah.
So that means I get 2 blood tokens. Nice, thank you, Torgar, for being a better Magic player than I am currently.
Here we go.
Please be nice to me.
Hey, Roth's the one that scares me right now.
8, 9. Perfect.
Says perfect.
Ugh.
Don't like it.
We're gonna pay 8 to recast my commander.
Ugh.
I'm then gonna pay 1 for Fleeting Effigy. A 2/2 with haste. At the beginning of your end step, return this creature to its owner's hand. Return only if it's still on the battlefield, and I can pay 2 in a red to give it +2/+0 until.
Ugh.
I guess I will move to combat Clackbridge Troll Trigger. Torgar gets first option if he wants to sack a creature first.
No, I'm good.
Fullspawn, would you like to sack a creature to prevent Clackbridge Troll from attacking this turn?
I feel like I should, because I got the things to do it with. Sure, I will sack one of my chumpies.
Okay. You'll tap, I will gain 3 life, and then draw a card.
Yep.
Honestly, I'm okay with this. I need cards. Okay.
And life.
And I guess we'll then move to combat. I don't want to lose my Fireflux squad, but I also want to spin that wheel and see what I get.
Oh, you already tapped your Rogue's Passage, too.
Yeah, I had to tap all of it, though. Yeah,
Oh. You tell me I sacked a vampire for nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
You sacked a vampire. Like, I don't know. If you didn't and I was able to attack with this, I might have still attacked. So, like, I don't
Yeah.
know. You could just think
So maybe
about
I
it
just-
as you sacked a token to prevent me from attacking, basically. I don't know. Something like that.
I mean, if you're
Oh,
saying
man.
you would have definitely attacked if I didn't tap your big guy with trample there, then I would count it as a win on my end. But
Yeah. I just love gambling so much. I want to flip until I hit another creature.
it's a good thing you don't go to casinos.
Right? Would anyone want to not block Fireflux squads just so I see what I can get?
I mean, I would definitely be blocking Yeah, chump blocking it.
I could at least.
I don't have the life. I can't.
If I was at like high 30s, like in 40 life right now, then I maybe would have let you do it just for the funsies.
Yeah. If I had more life, I might have.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we just do it for the funsies anyway. We love gambling. All right. Actually, no, we don't.
Or
We
you
hate-
could just wait till next turn
we
and
hate- we
Rogue's
hate
Passage him.
gambling. Yeah, but next turn.
Gambling's bad, kids.
On Soul's next turn, I have to sack a creature, and this guy's
Oh,
going
yeah,
back to
true.
my hand on end step, so I'm just deciding
Oh.
between sacking from these three again, and I don't want to sack them.
Yeah.
I think we're just not gonna attack. End step. This goes back
Alright.
to my hand.
All right.
I guess it was
see.
kind of pointless.
Aha,
in doing it.
perfect. That's what I needed. Land for turn.
Removal spell for Anowin.
Actually,
No.
well, let's see here.
You still
Yeah.
have tokens.
First, I'm gonna do.
Yeah, but at some point you'll need those tokens to sack, so that way Clackbridge Troll doesn't attack you
Yeah.
for half your life.
I'm gonna play. I'm tapping 3 to play Palantir of Orthanc.
Oh no.
Oh.
At the beginning of your end step, put an influence counter on Palantir of Orthanc and scry 2. Then target opponent may have you draw a card. If that player doesn't, you mill X cards, where X is the number of influence counters on Palantir of Orthanc, and that player loses life equal to the mana value of those cards.
Oh man.
D-Man Classic.
I know, right?
I'm gonna tap 3 because it costs 2 less because I have 2 creatures in my graveyard.
Oh.
Overwhelming Remorse, exiling Anowin.
Oh man.
go.
I don't like that.
Love that for me.
Yeah, you're just helping out Roth majorly there.
Now
I know you're
now
helping
next
yourself
turn
out,
I can gamble.
but-
Let's see here. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna swing Kathril at Soul Spawn.
Oi!
It's an 8/8 lifelink, first strike, vigilance, menace, and flying.
Oh, 8/8. And it has flying. I only have 2 creatures.
Yeah, and it has first strike.
Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't be able to kill it
Might-
either way.
I was gonna say, am I thinking about that right with Death Touch and first strike?
Yeah, you'd strike first, and my creature wouldn't get a chance to do the death touch.
Yeah,
Even if I double
Because
blocked.
it's an 8/8, and
Yeah.
yeah, between those two they only have 7 toughness, so you would be able to kill both of them,
Mhm.
Yeah.
or they can deal damage back to you.
Yeah. In which case, it's not worth it for me to lose those guys. So I'm probably gonna have to just
Yeah.
take the 8.
8 commander damage,
Yep.
and I
Lots
get
of
to
here
gain 8
collecting.
life from lifelink.
Lots of command.
I'm like, yeah. Straight up,
Yeah.
if we combine the commander damage, that's like 20 commander damage total. But like, thank God it's from separate creatures. Separate
Good work,
commanders.
team.
Well, there you go, Togar. I allowed you to gain a bunch of life. I didn't allow anything. You would have gained a life anyway.
Yeah.
But I like to feel like I did you a good service.
I'm gonna go to my end step, and I'm gonna put an influence counter on Palantir of Orthanc.
Speaking of gambling, Palantir.
I'm trying to remember, like, if I scry 2, Do I scry one at a time, or do I do both?
No,
at the
if
same
you scry 2, you look at both of them at the same time. You can put them back on any order, or put them
Okay.
top, bottom, however which way you want.
At the beginning. Okay, so I put a influence counter and scry 2. All right. See what we got.
Why?
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna put. Let me think about this. Kind of sucks because that would go to the bottom. I have to try to figure out which one of you I'm gonna pick and figure out what I think you're gonna do.
Right?
Let's see.
Like, it's helpful that you're using a deck that wants a lot of things in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Because for Z-Man, he has it in his Bilbo deck. Like, usually, like, the first 3 triggers of it, if he picks me, I'm hitting him in the graveyard. Like,
Yeah.
because he has.
Alright, I put one on the bottom
but-
and one on top. And then I'm going to pick. Which one do I want to pick? I think. Well, if I pick Roth and he loses life, Soulspawn's going to gain that life,
Right.
which is also
Yeah.
not good. So that would mean Roth would probably let me draw the card. Or I just pick Soulspawn.
Mhm.
Let's go gambling.
Interesting. Alright, I think I'll pick Soulspawn.
Okay.
You can have me mill a card, and then you lose life equal to its mana value,
Yeah.
or you can have me draw a card. And I currently have 3 cards in hand.
I feel like the fact that you're worried about Ross gaining life means it's probably a decent mana value. Otherwise, you probably would have just chose Roth.
No, he's worried about you gaining life.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. No, that's what. Sorry, me gaining life. Yeah, because yeah, if you weren't worried about me gaining the life, then you probably would have just chose Roth, and then Roth would have just told you to not draw the card, and then you would have milled the card and had Roth I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I'm at 20 life. Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at that point where it's just it wouldn't be great for me to lose a bunch of life. So I'm gonna let you draw the card.
Alright.
Yeah.
And that's it. My turn.
All right. On tap, upkeep, and draw. Interesting. Okay. Ooh. That's actually interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I do have the mana for it. But would that be the thing to play right now? Because Roth has things he can block with. Edgar has things he can block with. Man. Yeah, Torgar's commander's kind of
He's junky.
chonky goat right now, honestly. Okay. Okay. I wish I had more manner. What does Roth have for blockers?
I have a 4/3 and a 4/5 flying.
A 4/5 with flying. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna do this instead. I'll tap that for white, black, and 2, losing the life because I'm casting that for colored mana. To play another Edgar. Edgar, Charmed Groom. Look at that. Other vampires I control get +1/+1. And when Edgar, Charmed Groom, dies, return it to the battlefield transformed under its owner's control. And I guess just to explain the other side is Edgar Markov's Coffin. It's a legendary artifact. At the beginning of my upkeep, create a 1/1 white and black vampire creature token with lifelink and put a bloodline counter on Edgar Markov's Coffin. Then if there are 3 or more bloodline counters on it, remove those counters and transform it. So it can go back into Edgar. Yeah. And that's where those black and white 1/1 lifelink vampires come in there. So yeah.
Nice.
Cool stuff. Cool
Trigger.
stuff. I have triggers. Look at me go. I'm getting another vampire and then another blood token. Look at that. Cool stuff. I love it. Of course I've got this 2 mana left over here. So you know what I'm going to do with it? I'm going to activate Angie's ability to make you both lose 2 life, and I will gain 2 life. Yeah. And because of Bloodthirsty Conquer, I will gain 6 life.
That's terrible. I hate
Yeah.
that so much.
1, 2,
You
3,
sack
4,
a
5,
blood for
6.
that?
Yes, I will sack a blood for that. Sorry. Yeah. Thanks,
Or you
Ross.
can sack a vampire.
Yeah,
I
you can
could.
sack
I'm
a
not going
vampire.
to.
Yeah, you could
I'm not
sack,
going to. I will not. I will not. All right. What can I do here? I mean, I could. Nothing you have has Death Touch, eh, Ross? You're
Nope.
you have only 1 flyer, and it's a 4/5.
Yup.
And right now, my Bloodthirsty Conqueror is a 6/6.
Yup.
Yeah. So I could just send Bloodthirsty Conqueror at you, and you're either going to lose your commander or lose 6 life. I would like to send Strephon after you so I can put a vampire from my hand of the field attacking with Indestructible. I mean, I could do that anyway. Do I want to do that? Maybe that's the play. Ooh. That might be the play. Okay. Alright, I am moving to combat. Ross. I am sending Bloodthirsty Conqueror and Strephon at you. So 6/6 flying Death Touch, a 4/3 flying. Strephon does say, whenever Strephon attacks, I may sacrifice 2 blood tokens. If I do, put a vampire card from my hand onto the battlefield tapped and attacking against Indestructible until end of turn. I will be sacking the 2 blood tokens, bring me down to 4. And I will be putting Necropolis Regent.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
Battlefield tapped and attacking, and it has Indestructible. So you have 3 coming at you. Necropolis Regent it's a 6/5 flying. Well, technically it's a 7/6 right now. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, put that 1/1 counters on it.
That's not good.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
How big's Strephon?
It is a 4/3 right now.
You have no open mana.
No open mana.
I'll block Strephon with Neriv and then take
Uh,
13?
6 and 7. Yep, 13.
Someone stop this man.
That's-
I'm trying. I had him down to 14, Soul Spawn. Or Z-Man.
You called Z-Man Soul Spawn. I feel offended now. I'm kidding.
Ugh.
I have triggers. So, first off, let's do the life. I just did 13 damage to you.
So
I'm going to
that
gain
goes
13 life.
16.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
And
6,
Stefan
7, 8, 9, 10,
is
11,
deaded.
12, 13. Yeah, Stefan's deaded. These two dealt combat damage to you.
Yeah.
So
Me.
this guy's gonna get 7 1/1 counters. This guy's gonna get 6 1/1 counters. Yeah.
Might be it for us soon.
So there's
Ooh.
7. There's 6. Love it.
Wish I had my
And-
lightning greaves.
So yeah, that's cool. Do I have any other triggers? I don't think so. I think I'm triggered out. That is going to be it.
Okay. Let's see what
I
we can
unfortunately did leave myself open to flyers, so that's cool.
do. Good. That's good.
Yeah,
Good. Good.
I do expect
We're
to
off
get
our
smacked
turn.
around, but
Alright, play this mountain as my line your turn. Okay. Let me see here. Spell spot is at 12 commander damage from me.
yes. And 8 commander damage from Torgar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and-
So
I can't pump my commander.
that's good. Good to hear. Good to hear.
Alright. Tap a mountain for fleeting effigy. He's back.
Ah,
Then I'm
fleeting.
going to tap. One, two, 3 white, and 5 more for 8 total for everyone's favorite Acroma.
Huh.
Yeah.
Flying first strike, vigilance, trample, haste, protection from black and from red.
Nice.
Mhm.
I believe this came
Interesting,
in the
okay.
Kathril pre-con, by the way.
Yeah. It's still in
That's-
here too.
Great.
Okay. So, moving to combat. Torgar, you get first dibs. Would you
Yep.
like to sack a creature to stop Clackbridge Troll?
Nope.
Soul Spot, would you like to sack a creature to stop Clackbridge Troll?
Good question. Because you gain 3 life and draw a card if I do, right?
I currently have 1 card in hand.
Yeah. Oh god. That's a tough call, actually. That
a
is
lot
a
of
tough...
mind games in this game tonight.
I know. I'm like, see, that's 8 trample damage. That, ugh. Dang, son. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
I don't want you to draw a card and gain 3 life. I don't know.
Sorry. Alright then.
Yeah, I don't know.
Move to declare attackers.
My gut's just kind of telling me not to.
I'm going to send Blackbridge Troll and a Chroma at Soul Spawn, Fleeting Effigy, and Fireflux Squad at Torgar.
Wait.
Hey.
Akroma has haste somehow?
Yeah. Flying First Strike, Vigilance, Trample, Haste, Protection from Black.
Oh,
and
there it
Red.
is. There it is. Oh, I'm an idiot.
On
did you-
attacks, Fireflux Squad is going to exile Fleeting Effigy. We are going to spin that wheel. Shatter
Here
Skull
we go.
Charger. 4/3 Trample Haste. If it was kicked, it enters with a 1/1 counter on it. And then at the beginning of my end step, if it doesn't have a 1/1 counter on it, return it to my hand. So that enters tapped and attacking, and I will send that at Soul Spawn. So
Hey.
Torgar just has the 4/3 Fireflux. No trample or anything. Everything coming out Soul Spawn has trample.
That's cool. Alrighty.
This guy's a 4/3, but because he entered this turn, he's going to deal double. So
Okay.
this guy's just
So is
8/8
Akroma.
trample. Akroma is
Oh.
a 6/6
Oh.
that's dealing double, and it's also trample.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
Torgar, you're more than
I'm-
welcome to block and kill Fireflux Squad with your commander if you want to. But I also like gambling and sending things at Soul Spawn, so
Yeah, I'm trying to decide. Because, like, I don't want to help you out a bunch, but also, Soul Spawn's more of the threat right now.
yeah. It's like I don't
Not
want
for
to.
long.
I can't can't hurt Torgar because then that heals Soul Spawn with the
Yeah.
Thirsty Conqueror. So
Yeah.
I'm just like I gotta try to kill Soul Spawn because I haven't found a way to kill Bloodthirsty Conqueror yet.
Yeah, me neither. I've used up all my removal that I've drawn so far.
Oh, yeah, I haven't drawn any removal. I just have player removal.
Okay, okay. What do I do here? I feel like what do I do here? I mean, ain't nothing I can do about a Chroma, so I'm definitely taking that 12.
I wish Akroma had lifelink. That'd be so good.
Yeah. So your Shatter Skull Charger has 6 toughness currently, right?
No, it's still
Or
3
just 3?
toughness. Yep.
Okay.
The stats on
Okay,
the
so-
creatures don't actually change. There's just a replacement
Oh, okay.
effect.
Okay.
Where when it deals damage,
right.
it deals double. So it's
That's
still
right,
a
that's right.
4/3. It's just dealing 8 if it hits, or dealing
Okay.
8 to whatever it hits rather.
You know what I'm gonna do? I might. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm getting mad at your big guy there, the Blackbridge troll.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kill it.
This little guy though.
It's a little guy though. It's a big guy. That potentially gets you life and draws you cards.
Yeah. It's gaining 3
Um,
life and draw me 1 cards.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Edgar Charm Groom and all 4 of my vampire. Wait. I don't think I have to do all 4. I can just do 2 of my vampires because of Edgar.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do with that. I will then I can kill 2 creatures of yours. And then I will put my other 2 tokens against your Shatter Skull Charger.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So I'm blocking all of your troll, and I'm blocking
4 of
4
the
out of
charger.
8 of the charger. So I'll still take 4 from the charger, but your charger will die as well.
Yep.
And then a Chroma is 12.
12.
So I'll take 16 total after that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
so
think
please-
I'm going to
Oh,
block Fireflux Squad with my commander. Because my commander has first strike, so it'll still live, correct?
Your commander will?
Even-
Yeah, because my Fireflux is
Yeah.
just a 4/3.
Well, it's dealing. Oh, never mind. It's been out on the battlefield. So
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
yeah.
I'm
Alright,
gonna block it.
So
All
Alrighty.
these guys die.
my tokens are gone.
I
Edgar
get-
dies.
I get to gain
You
8
get-
life from my commander's lifelink, right?
Oh, there
Yup.
we go. All right. When
Once-
Edgar dies, returns to the battlefield transformed, and I am taking 16 life. So that is now a Edgar's Markov's coffin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Down to 22 life.
All right, that's all I can do.
Let's see what I can do. Hopefully, I didn't make the wrong call blocking that guy. That's a good one.
Ugh.
I mean, you got a bunch of life out of it, but yeah, I
Yeah.
was just gonna keep sending whatever I flipped off of it at Soul, pretty much, probably if it was big.
Yeah.
Well, you bully me.
Unfortunately, I did not draw a land. That's not good.
Running out of gas.
I know gas.
Hmm. These goats, what color are they? They're just
They're white.
white. Okay.
Bah.
That's not good. Well, I have only a couple options here.
Note to self: I definitely need some more card draw potentially.
Let's see if I do that. Yeah, I think that's probably the best option. Okay. So I'm gonna tap 1, 2, and then I'll do this for a third one. And I'm gonna cast Flare of Cultivation. And so I get to search my library for 2 basic land cards, reveal them, put the one onto the battlefield, tapped, and the other into my hand, and shuffle.
Ooh.
I was hoping to be able to sacrifice a creature instead of paying its cost, but it hasn't worked out. So, let's see, 2 basic
non-token,
land.
isn't it?
Yeah. True. It wouldn't have mattered if goats were green anyways. So, let's see. Find my basic lands here.
Really hoping to get the Shadow Skull Charger back to my hand.
Alright, I'm gonna put us. Let's see.
That's a good thing I got rid of it then.
Yeah, just having this something that I can keep playing and keep being able to do double damage is good
Yeah.
in this deck. But
Alright, let me think here. I'm
Also,
gonna put a plane
getting rid of
tapped
a
on
bunch
the
of your stuff is-
battlefield and put the swamp into my hand. And let me shuffle real quick.
Swap.
Somebody stop this man. You mean I didn't stop him, but I just maimed him. Broke a couple toes.
Get my toes. Ow, my toes.
I mean, I did say with this deck I just wanted to punch people in the face, and I've done that a lot, so I guess
My face
the deck,
hurts.
the deck is doing what it wants.
Yep.
Yeah.
Need more gas.
Finish shuffling here.
Mm.
Okay, now I need to decide. Alright. I'm gonna play my land for my turn. Now I need to decide what do I want to play here. Alright, I'm gonna tap 4. I'm gonna play the card that Soul Spawn let me draw.
Yeah.
It's a Vile Entomber.
Oh no.
It has Death Touch. It's a 2/2. When it enters, I can search my library for a card, put that card in my graveyard, and then shuffle.
Okay. So hindsight, I should have let you mill then.
Probably.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna take the chance though, because
Yeah, because he could have had a Chroma there, and then you take 8 damage.
Yeah.
yup.
Let's see if I can find what I'm looking for. I think this is
Flavor
the card I
text on
want.
this Acroma is Wrath is no vice when inflicted upon the deserving.
I'm gonna put Zatalpa Primal Dawn into my graveyard.
Oh no.
Big Dino.
Be flapping.
Yeah.
Flap, flap, flap. God.
Precon staple.
Yup.
They love to throw that into every deck that has white in it, pretty much.
Yup. I feel like I have a couple of those.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going to shuffle again, but I'm gonna let's see. Let me just make sure.
Flapping.
Yeah, I'm gonna send Kathril at Soul Spawn again.
Yup. How big? 8?
8, yeah.
Yeah. Ain't nothing I can do about it. So
That's 8 more commander damage,
Yup. I love it.
and I will gain 8 life.
Ugh.
Wow. I think we might be getting into a bit of a stalemate.
Yeah.
It's getting
Because
interesting.
Torgar's commander has Menace, and Soul and I each only have 2 flyers, so...
Yeah.
So,
And I just have to get hit directly by his commander once more, and I'm done.
Yeah.
Yup. Good thing you have 2 giant flying blockers.
I know, right?
I was gonna say they're massive now though, because they got all those counters on them, right?
Yup.
Ugh. Yeah, that ain't good.
So I can definitely, my smart thing to do would be to not attack with my flyers, so that way you don't attack me with your
Yeah.
flyer. Which sucks because I definitely could take out Roth, or at least get rid of the stuff he has on the board.
I got a flyer that's protection from black and red, so...
Yeah. Which sucks.
All right. I'm gonna go to my end step.
I think it's the only thing
Hey.
keeping me alive right now.
Yeah.
Influence counter on the Palantir of Orthanc. Try to. Let's see here. All right, I gotta think.
Draw 1 or mill 2 now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think what I want to do. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and gamble and put them both on the bottom.
Oh.
Let's go gambling!
It's gambling time.
And then I pick either. It probably doesn't matter, to be honest. I'll pick Roth this time since I picked Soul Spawn last time.
Awesome.
So I either mill 2 and you lose life equal to the total mana value of
You can
those
draw-
cards,
you can
or I
draw.
draw 1. Okay.
Watch, there's gonna be 2 lands.
Are you
Alright.
children playing nice? Yeah, I'm just punching
No.
them in the face a bunch.
And I'm
I
gonna
tried
pass
to
it.
stop him like you said. He's at 14.
Not for long. Okay. Untap.
But now I think Torgar is getting in a spot that he might be hard to beat in a 1v1. So now it's like I don't want Soulspawn dead,
yeah.
but also I can't kill Torgar
Yeah.
or hurt Torgar because then that just heals Soulspawn because of his Conqueror.
Oh man. Hey.
I just feel sandwiched,
How
like
many-
literally, you know? Edgar on top, Kathril on the bottom, me in the middle.
Yeah. Alrighty, I have upkeep trigger? I think it's just one, right? Yeah. So many triggers. Yeah, just the one. Edgar Markov Coffin. I will create a 1/1 white and black vampire creature token with lifelink and put a bloodline counter on here. And then just as a reminder, once this guy gets 3 or more counters on it, or if there are 3 more bloodline counters on it, I get to transform it back into Edgar Charmed Groom. Did I draw? Yeah, no, that's just upkeep stuff. Okay, I haven't drawn yet.
Yeah, and
All right.
then you also get a vampire off of it.
Vampire. That's right. Oh yeah.
Oh
That's
no, you
great
get
stuff.
just the. Wait, no, the Edgar's just cast. Never mind.
Yeah, it's cast. That's right. But I do get the blood token.
Yeah. You been hoping to get out of here soon? Let's go. Then we can play game 2
Alrighty.
because hopefully this one will end soon.
Man, what do I play?
I just need my rogue's passage.
Dude, you can have
It
mine.
would be... What do I want to play? That would have been great to have earlier. The card that I just drew. Oh man. What do I do here? First things first. I'm 100% activating. Yeah, I will 100% activate Angie's thing, making you both lose 2 life. In total, I will gain 6 life because of Bloodthirsty Conqueror. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bringing me back to 20.
Everyone's gaining life but me, huh?
Yup. Then I will pay. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I've got to. I think it's too late in the game to really play. So I'm gonna pay 1 to discard a card and sack a blood token to draw a card. Hell of a one to discard, but Leyline of the Void.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then I will draw that card. Interesting.
That would have been bad for me.
Yup.
Ooh. Yeah, that would have been really bad for me.
Okay. Well, that didn't really help too much at all. Oh, man. Well, I guess I will cast this then. Shit. Do I want to cast that right now?
Yeah, we're about to be in a stalemate.
Yeah, we are. Absolutely.
Because I don't want to attack Roth because you'll just gain life.
Mm-hmm.
But I also, I'm not going to be able to attack you if you have those 2 big flyers.
I will have those 2 big flyers, unless Roth does something about them.
Alright.
I mean, I hope you don't, but...
It's not good.
Okay. I guess...
Also, 7 more activations of Anji and I'm just dead.
Brutal.
Yep. I mean, I could just activate Angie again.
Yeah.
I could. Do I want to, though? You know what?
Oh, hey.
I think here's the thing I'm going to do. I'm going to activate Anji.
Yep.
Yeah, so both of you lose 2 life. And because of Bloodthirsty Conqueror, I'll gain another 6. Bringing me to 26. And I'm
Something's
thinking...
with lifelink in here. It's just a matter of if I draw them.
Yeah. And then for my last act, I will do this again to crack another blood token. The card I will... Which one? I think this one's the one to do it with. I will discard Audric Bloodcursed, which it's neat. It'll get me like 3 blood tokens right now, and then I draw that card. Interesting. All right. And I'm not going to attack. So I will pass the turn. Hope for the best.
Alrighty.
Long turn soul spawn.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. These would be a good one. Not helpful. Well, it might be, I guess. It's a little help. I will play my land for turn, Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon. Adds colorless, or can add a mana of any color to cast dragon or omen spells. I honestly probably shouldn't be running this in this deck because I think there's only like 5 dragons in the whole deck, but I don't know. Or I can pay 4, tap it, sack it, search for a dragon, reveal it, put it in my hand, and shuffle. I think I shall be doing that. This. Or sack it. Go search for a Dargon.
Oh no. This is a hell of a game.
Yeah, this is a pretty interesting game.
Yup.
Well,
Definitely like a stalemate because I've got chonky flyers, so y'all can't really attack me without losing what you're attacking. Aside from a chroma there. A chroma. I'm assuming I could still block a chroma, just won't do anything to her.
incorrect.
I don't think you can even block it.
Protection can't be damaged, equipped, enchanted, blocked, or targeted.
Oh, that's great then.
All right.
So yeah, chroma can get through.
I'm revealing Sonic Shrieker.
Ah.
Going to my.
Ah.
I will shuffle you up.
You guys don't want to damage each other because that just gets me more life.
Yeah.
So.
How many cards are in your hand, Soul?
3.
Yeah, wonderful.
Don't like that.
A 5, and I'm gonna cast that Sonic Shriek. It's a 4/4 flying. When this creature enters, it deals 2 damage to any target and you gain 2 life. If a player is dealt damage this way, they discard a card. I'm going to shoot Soul Spawn in the face with it. But because it entered this turn, it deals double, so I'm shooting Soul in the face for a 4, and then he'll have to discard a card.
Oh, man.
You
4.
don't want to make me discard a card?
No. Because this just says, pit good thing for Torgar to get back later, and make Soul Spawn gain 4 life if I shot you with it.
True.
Just
True.
Not what I want to do right now.
I'm taking 4 damage and discarding a card.
Yep.
Okay. Well, ain't nothing I can do about that, so... the card I will be discarding... Ugh. God damn, what do I want to discard? I would absolutely hate to discard that card, but at the same time, I've only got 1 white mana source. Don't think... Oh, man. I think I have to, because I don't think I'm going to be able to play it this game. Y'all are going to go crazy for me discarding this card, I think. But simply because I don't think I'm being able to play it this game. Havoc Angel of Hope.
That's not a vampire.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not a vampire. It's not completely vampires in here. But I've only got 1 source of white mana. And I feel like the way this game is going, I need to, like, back-to-back draw the mana for it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hope you do know.
Oh, I'm going to be so pissed if I do. Yeah, okay. That happened.
Cool. Go to combat. A Chromat Soul.
6.
6/6, flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, haste, throw, black and red.
Yeah, can't do anything about that because the only blockers I have black. It's great. Even this little one lifelinker. Great stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great.
And I'll pass. Keep Soul Spawn's life a little bit more in check, and all I can do.
Alright. Hopefully I can do something. Not sure. Okay, that's not terrible. Oh.
Oh. Don't like that.
Alright, I'm gonna play my land for turn. That's the card that Roth had me draw last time. A nice brush land.
Knew it was a land.
Tap for colored mana and gain Soul Spawn life.
Yeah. Okay. I think
Rise of the Dark Realms.
that's probably gonna be the best thing for me to do. Okay. Shouldn't really matter. I'll tap 4 for Audric Lunarch Marshall.
Hey, that's
He's a
not good
3/3.
for us.
And basically, at the beginning of combat, on each turn, not just mine, If my other creatures have this list of keywords, and all my other creatures get those.
Lovely.
And then I'm going to. I'll just do. Or I'm gonna play Vexilius Praetor. He has vigilance. He's a
Oh,
3/4, and commanders I control have protection from everything.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
go ahead and go to
Aw.
combat and swing my commander at full,
Really?
which has protection from everything.
That I'm dead?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. 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 Cool. Eliminated. That's cool.
And I get
Can't
to
do nothing.
gain 8 life.
Not in a good way.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking about this like the past 2 turns. It's like I don't think I'm the actual like big threat. And
Yeah, like
right.
Torgar overtook you threat-wise, but it's like I can't hurt Torgar without, I felt like, helping
Yeah.
you to a
Yeah.
point where it's like I couldn't get you either.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
like
no.
honestly, like
no.
I knew between you two, like I was gonna get taken out first at some point. It was just a matter of time, unless I somehow managed to like hold out until I was able to just.
If you didn't have, what's that guy that? Bloodthirsty Conqueror.
Yeah.
If you didn't have that, then I might have started going after Roth some, but
Mhm.
yeah, if I went after him, then I would have just gained you life.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. I was about gonna play a Vermin Gorger my next turn.
Ooh.
And then I'll set Olivia's attendance.
Alright, I'm gonna go to my end step, put a influence counter, or scry 2.
A good one. You kidding me?
Let me see here.
I could have solved all of our
Okay.
problems potentially. Actually, no, I couldn't have.
Yeah, I'm just kind of hoping for a board wipe, to be honest.
I mean, my not my next card, but the card after that was a board wipe, but I wouldn't have been able to play because I was 1 white mana short.
I'm just gonna put them both on the bottom, I think.
You can draw a card.
Yeah. Raw. Okay, that's good, I guess. Pass the turn.
Nasirly Torne. Okay. Anything I can do. That's not that helpful. Although...
Although,
all this stuff just gets lifelink.
Mm-hmm.
Or I ain't combat, so like...
Yeah.
Where's my removal? Okay. Let's just... think I'm dead, probably, but let's do the only things I can do. Is gamble.
I'm gambling.
Gamble,
Okay.
gamble.
So Mardu and 1 for a Bone Cairn Butcher. They 4/4 mobilize 2 attacking tokens you control have Death Touch. I think that's also a downfall of this deck. Is like I think I have like 10 things with mobilize in this, just because it's like they make tokens that enter and will deal double with my commander, but they aren't like that great. But yeah, I don't know. Then we'll all pay 5 for Mordor on the March. Storm count 1. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of it. It gains haste until end of turn. Exile it at the beginning of the next end step. And Storm, so I get basically 2 of the spell resolving.
That's pretty good.
I wish it was any graveyard, because that would be great. Because then I could just get something. I think I just get Fireflux Squad and Clackbridge Troll back.
Ooh, okay.
Although the Clackbridge Troll just gives you stuff.
He gives me 3 goats.
Yeah, but they're 0/1, so it's like...
Yeah. I can just use them as blockers, but yeah.
So I'm exiling these, but getting copies of them. I'm just gonna do that.
I get 3 goats. I'm up to 5 goats now.
Yep. Goat Farmer Torgar over here. Then let's just go to combat. Clackbridge Troll trigger. Would you like to sack a goat or your commander? Odric. You could sack Odric.
Trying to think. Draw a card, and you gain 3 life.
Apparently, I have
At this
no
point, I'm
cards
gonna
in hand.
say. I forget, like, if something has Death Touch and something has Trample, does the Trample damage still go through? Like, if they get blocked by a Death Toucher?
All your stuff has First Strike, doesn't it? So.
Oh, yeah, true.
Okay,
I think I'm gonna not sacrifice. Yeah.
Yeah, because you kill me and I don't get to... Okay, that's fine. We are going to...
But also, yeah, my goats are 0/1s, and they have Death Touch, but they don't do any damage, so...
Yeah. Yeah, so we're in combat. All your things have Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink, Menace, First Strike, Vigilance.
Yeah.
Flying. That's not for me. But you know, we said we were gonna gamble, so we gonna gamble. I am just because I have protection from. Your commander has protection from everything.
Yeah.
And then Odric. Odric does not share protection. That's good at least.
No. That would be broken.
I will just feel like I just full send since I can't block your commander. We have Neriv flying. We have Sonic Shrieker. Although maybe not. That's probably like that can still block other stuff. Okay. I'm gonna send the Clackbridge Troll, Fireflux Squad, and Sonic Shrieker, and a Chroma at you.
Clackbridge Troll, Fireflux Squad.
Wait, do I want to send a Chroma? Because Odric will get First Strike and Death Touch. And I don't want to send a Chroma. But
A chromie womie.
Would I trade and then guys though? Okay, I'll send a Chroma. Then it's like it doesn't have protection from white, so you could block it with the Praetor or Audric, which I think
Yeah.
both of those I would be fine if they were no longer there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll do that. Fireflux Flawed trigger. I'm gonna exile the Sonic Shrieker, I guess. And come on, no whammies. Evolving Wilds. War effort. Land. 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 Aw, that's like one of the worst ones I could get. Dalkovan Pack Beast. It's a 0-4 Vigilance with Mobilize 3.
Oh.
So you have that attacking you too. Maybe version 2 of this deck, I don't have mobilize stuff, and I just have more haste enablers and just good big creature. Maybe. Anyways. But this guy's not doing anything. Fireflux Squad, which is 8 damage, Clackbridge Troll, which is doing 16, Chroma, which is
Okay, so how many attackers total?
4.
4. I have to think here. I think I'm probably... These goats are white, correct?
Yep.
We're attackers. Ugh.
And both of these are gone at the end of the turn.
Okay. I think I just... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put a goat in front of each of them, except for Blackbridge Troll. I'll just take that 8.
It'll be 16 in the draw.
Oh, 16? Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
this turn.
I can... My commander has protection from everything, but I can still block stuff with it, right?
Yeah, you can still block stuff.
Okay. So I'll block that with my commander and put a goat in front of everything else.
Okay. A Chroma does have trample, but it.
Oh, it has trample too? Okay.
I don't think it really matters.
I'll probably just not put anything in front of it then.
Okay.
So I'll just put, 2 goats and then Kathril. So I'll lose 2 goats. And then I'll take 6 from a Chroma, right?
Yeah.
I think that's it. Yeah, I think hopefully that was the right thing to do.
And I think that is all for me.
See what I
No
can
cards
do.
in hand, 1 mana open. Nothing to spend it on.
Ugh. Two, three, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Well. I'll play play my land for turn. It's a Gyre Reach Sanitarium. I can tap it out of colorless or pay 2, tap it. Each player draws a card and then discards a card. I think. Let's see. Do 1, 2, and then I'll do 3. How much do I have? 6. Okay, and then doesn't matter. I'll do 7. Gonna cast Vile Mutilator. As an additional cost of the spell, sacrifice a creature. I'm sacrificing a goat. Has flying, trample. It's a 6/5. When it enters, each opponent sacrifices a non-token enchantment and then sacrifices a non-token creature.
I don't have an enchantment, so I will sacrifice. I'll sack the Alcoven Pappies.
Okay. I'm gonna tap 3 and I'm gonna play Leyline Prowler. He's a 2/3 lifelink death touch. Tap him to add 1 mana of any color. And then I'm going to go to combat and send my commander. And I'll send the Vile Entomber at you.
Your commander and the Violent Tutor.
Yeah. So the Vile Entomber gets flying, menace, lifelink. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I forgot all my stuff gets menace. Okay.
This changes things.
So you could only block 1 thing. Can't block my commander. So okay, I think I just sent all of these. Audric, Lunar Marshal, Vile Entomber, Vexilius, Praetor, and Kathril.
Okay.
So it's a 3/4, a 2/2, and a 3/3, and they all get plus my commander. But they all get first strike, menace, flying, lifelink, death touch, vigilant, trample.
This is unfortunate.
So I think, yeah, if you block either Audric or Vexilius Praetor, then that still leaves 13 damage.
Oh.
Yeah, I have to block. I think I blocked the Praetor with both of these, and here it'll just trade with both because Chroma also has first strike.
Yeah.
I guess it's yeah. these two will just trade. Traitor, and I'll take
13.
13.
Yeah.
Rip.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It didn't matter really, I guess, what I blocked.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Woo.
that was a game.
That was a good game. Wonder what I would have drawn.
I think that's the first time, or one of the very few games I've played with you guys and everybody else I've been playing since I've started playing Magic with Roth, that everybody in the game was a threat.
Yeah.
Like everybody. There's usually like one person that's just not keeping up,
Yeah.
but not this time. Like I think like you started off pretty slow, Torgar.
Yeah. I was down to like 14 life, I think.
Yeah.
I was
Like-
scared.
You're on track to losing, and then I think
Yeah.
Roth got scary enough to where like I'm like, no, I got to start dealing with Roth, and then I think Roth kept on bullying me, rightfully so,
Yeah.
honestly. But and I think like we just left you alone just enough for you to get
Yeah.
up there with us. But
That what was that guy that made us sacrifice Anawan?
yeah,
Oh,
That
dude.
sucked.
If,
oh, I love that
without
card.
Anawan, I think I would have been in a way better spot because then I would
Yeah.
Me too.
keep having more
Honest-
creatures to.
I would have been able to cast my commander like
Mm.
several turns sooner, but I didn't want to cast it because then I would just have to sacrifice it.
Honestly, I think that's a game where I can comfortably say I don't think I made any misplays. Like I don't
Yeah.
have any like hindsight is 2020 moments.
I don't think I really do either.
Yeah. And like I usually do, like I usually like, oh, I should have did this thing I was thinking about
Yeah.
or could have did kind of thing. And that would have like put me in a better spot. Like no, like I was comfortably a major threat until y'all started having protection from my stuff. And I just couldn't do anything about it.
Dude, I lucked out and drew quite a bit of removal, which was
Yeah.
good. Because otherwise, I think I would have lost for sure.
Mhm.
Didn't draw any of
Like
my
I ended up
removal.
using, forget what all I used. I used a Path to Exile, Overwhelming Remorse, Beast Within.
Mhm.
Yeah. If I hadn't like drawn all those and been able to use them, I
Mhm.
probably would have been in rough shape.
Yeah. And it's funny because I think I have like 5 or 6 board wipes, like actual board wipes in that deck. And I didn't draw a single one. Oh,
I have
man.
one in this deck.
Mhm. But that was a fun game. I definitely need to play Edgar again.
Yeah,
Um,
did pretty good.
yeah, it did pretty good. Yeah, no. Basically, it did what it did initially do what it was supposed to do, like get lots of vampires. Vampires work together to make strong vampires, and ice smack. That's the essential thing of it.
Yeah,
Everything else is just like bonus. And there's a lot of bonus.
Yeah, I got to
yeah.
do a lot of smacking.
Mhm.
This
Yeah.
deck definitely needs some improvement though.
It did pretty good though. Like
yeah,
I think like yeah, my only like constructive criticism on your deck is I think needs to be a bit more aggro, I think.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
some more like card draw.
Mhm.
And I think I should probably get rid of most of the mobilized stuff and just
Yeah.
try to add more things that just say all your creatures have haste and
Mhm.
yeah,
just
No, for sure.
run creatures that hurt or do something good when they enter.
Yeah. Cuz like honestly like with your deck, if you're like smacking down like a creature every turn that's got a decent amount of like power and it like has haste and stuff like that, you have your commander out, then that gets terrifying.
Yeah, like I have, I think 3 or 4 things in this deck that are just like give all creatures haste, and I didn't draw any of them. Of course. And then I had the boots, which I was just gonna play a creature, equip it to whatever the recently played creature was, and just keep macking about. But they got blown. They got exploded.
Yeah. Yeah, Torgar's deck there. Jesus.
Yeah, I lucked out so hard drawing all that removal.
Yeah. And like even just like leaving you alone for too long is probably detrimental. Like once you get
like I'm not really a threat until I cast my commander, and then it's like, oh.
Yeah. So definitely graveyard removal for that deck. We need to get some graveyard removal.
Yeah. I was waiting for someone to play Bajuka Ball.
Yeah. Honestly, I wish I had Leyline of the Void like in my opening hand. I just like have it started and, like right away, and then you just can't do anything.
Yeah, that would have been terrible.
That would have been hilarious. But yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. I probably shouldn't stay up too much longer.
Yuck.
Yeah. I really want to play more Magic, but also I work at 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But I imagine Z-Man will be poking his nose in here very shortly. So you should have your third if you're going to play more game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think I gotta take my bow out.
Bow out.
Bow out. I'm gonna
Bow
bow
out.
out of this. I have been disgraced as last place in this game while playing an Edgar Markov deck. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna go.
Bye.
Okie
Bye-bye. Bye, stream.
Bye. Now we wait for Z-Man, and maybe I'll make changes to this deck.
Mm-hmm. Z-Man, hurry up. I gotta figure out what do I think I want to play for the next game.
I'm just gonna play this again. Maybe make some.
Hmm.
It's real basic, guys. Untap, upkeep, draw.
There he is.
There he is.
I'm here.
He's here, everybody.
Did you guys just finish a game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just finish.
So-
then
Perfect timing.
skedaddled.
Okay. Getting set up. I'm pretty much set up. Just need...
I'm just trying to decide what I want to play.
That's also a good point. I didn't think about what I wanted to play. No, I haven't updated Coitus yet, so I can't use him. Do you want it to be a quick game?
What do you mean by that?
I think you know what I mean by that. Nah, you know what? We're gonna run Oogluck. God dang it. Always gonna log in. It's dumb. Technically, Oogluck is new. Still. Only played it once. Actually, crap, there was adjustment I wanted to make, but if you guys are still deciding, I have time.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Okay. So what are you guys thinking?
Trying to add it back real quick. Because some of the cards kind of flopped.
Oh no. The Souls won't have to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
What a loser. Imagine working on the week. I'm very much debating on changing my schedule so I work during the week rather than weekends if I can get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, come fall time, like the fall semester, I'm having 2 in-person classes for college. So I have to stay an extra 2 hours Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I'm basically like, hey guys, I can only work Tuesdays and Thursdays now. And if they don't like it, they can shove it.
Yeah.
What's tour guide thinking of playing?
I'm not sure yet. Still thinking. Just trying to decide if I want to play Kathril again or something else.
Who ended up winning?
Me.
Who would have guessed?
It was a really good game.
Who would have guessed the keywords guy was going to win?
I started off really slow and I was down to 14 health at one point.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think everyone did pretty good. I don't know, maybe I'll just play Bess. I still haven't played it too many times.
Was that the one that you played last time?
Yeah, I think I played it last time. I didn't do very well, I don't think, if I remember right.
I think it did all right, but I could be wrong. Just
I think I changed some stuff in it since last time too. Just added, I think, just more ramp and stuff.
These cards. And see if in
Midwest.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
See what I get.
Hmm.
Interesting. Start.
Oh, only one land.
Oop.
Do that again, I guess.
Things going here.
Bye,
Bye.
Troll Spawn.
Bye.
Hope you find your dad.
Randomized forte.
Rigged.
It's rigged. Fourth time it didn't even move.
Look at 4 times.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's better. Let's see here. Got my hand.
Ready. Yes, I'll keep that. It's not the greatest, but
All right.
Jelly's playable.
alrighty. Are we ready, kids?
Set your commander, Captain.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Okie dokie. Draw. Womp. Pass.
Alright. Draw. I'm gonna do Evolving Wild. Sacrifice my Evolving Wilds to go get a basic land. I'm going to get a plane, and I will pass the turn while I shuffle.
Wow. Gonna do good old classic swap pass.
Draw. I'm gonna play a tapped Castle Embrith. I can pay 1 red to pump creatures +1/+0 until end of turn. Yes.
Alright, tap, bro. I'm going to play a forest. I'm gonna tap my plains and my forest for a herd heirloom. Herd heirloom. Yeah, that guy. It's a new card. Can tap it to add 1 mana of any color. Spend it only to cast a creature spell. I can tap it to give a creature with 4 or greater power trample until end of turn. And when it deals combat damage to a player, I draw a card. Let me see here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass.
Wow. Play a mountain. Then I'm going to pay 2 for Spellmaster.
Wow.
Ew.
So on
Already?
ETB, and whenever opponent draws a card except for the first draw, it deals 1 damage to any target at mass 1. So it enters. I will amass 1. And I will hit Wrath.
Me?
Yeah.
Ouch.
And then I'll pass.
Okay. Let's play this Case of Koilos. Then let's pay 3 for a Mimic Vat. Don't worry about it. Whenever a non-token creature dies, you may exile that card. If you do, return each other card exiled with Mimic Vat to its owner's graveyard. I can pay 3, create a token that's a copy of a card exiled with Mimic Vat, and gains haste, exile it at the beginning of the next end step.
I don't like that.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Pass.
Alright, untap. Draw.
I kind of want to worry about it.
Just
Yeah.
if your creatures don't die, you just don't have anything to worry about.
Last time I played, I was stealing everybody else's creatures. Now Roth is stealing his creatures.
Yeah.
No, I'm exiling them and making copies of them that have haste. Is the main reason.
I'm gonna play a Lanoir Reborn as my land for turn. It has a counter on it. And when a creature enters, I can move a counter from it to that creature. Gonna tap 3. to cast my commander, Best. I'm gonna move the counter to it. And I'm gonna pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to play this mountain. I think something a little bit fun. Go ahead and pay 3 for a Grishnak Rash Instigator.
Bless
It's a
you.
1/1. Thank you. It's a 1/1, and when Grishnak Rash Instigator enters the battlefield, amass Orcs 2. When you do, until end of turn, gain control of target non-legendary creature and opponent controls with power less than or equal to the amassed army's power. Untap that creature, it gains haste until end of turn. So it moves up to 3, and
You have no legal targets.
wait, power less than or equal to amassed army's power.
Non-legendary.
Oh, non-legendary. Crap. Man, I was really hoping I could just steal your commander and hit you, but that's fine.
Oh.
Yeah, no legal targets. It's whatever, I guess. Go to combat. Send the orc army at Torgar.
How big is it?
3/3.
Alright, I'll take it.
Now pass.
Yippee. What we like to see. Okay. I'm going to play this Shadow Blood Ridge as my land her turn. I'm gonna go this for black, red, one more. Discarding a swamp has an additional cost for unexpected windfall. Discard a card, and then draw 2 cards, create 2 treasure tokens. A 1, a 2. There's some good ones.
Yes. Amass twice. And then 2 damage to any target. I'll make. I'll do 2 damage to Roth's face. I'll make y'all twin.
Right. Pass.
Okay. Let's see here. Untap and draw. Okay. Let's see here. I'll play a land for turn. It's a forest. Let's see here. I'm gonna tap. Not that. Let's see. Tap 4, and I'm gonna cast Baradok, Master of Buckland. He's a 2/4 halfling citizen. Whenever he enters or another non-token creature with power 2 or less enters, I create a 1/1 halfling creature token. I can tap 2 other untapped halflings I control, and he gets +2, +0, and lifelink until end of turn. And I'm trying to find a halfling real quick.
That's like one of the tokens I still have yet to get from the
Here we
Lord
go.
of the Rings set.
Halfling. And that's going to put a counter on Best. And let's see here. How big is your orc army?
It's 5/5.
Yeah.
But it's also tapped right now because I attacked with it.
Oh, it's tapped. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Gonna tap one to Swords to Plowshares, Orcus Bowmasters. Exile target creature its controller gains life equal to its power.
Oh, that's just rude.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and attack with my 3/3 commander. Easy, man.
Well, I guess I'm taking it.
And I'll pass the turn.
That was very rude. I hope you know that.
So sad that Orchestra Master got exiled instead of.
Did you lose 3 life or 2, Z-Man?
I lost 3.
Okay. I couldn't remember if you had gained
Because
life.
I gained life and then I lost 3.
Okay.
Go ahead and play the swap for my land for turn. Pay 3 to cast Squee, Dubious Monarch. It's a 2/2 with haste. Whenever Squee attacks, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token that's tapped and attacking. I may cast Squee from my graveyard by paying 3 generic and a red and exiling 4 other cards from your graveyard rather than paying its mana cost. Okay. I'll go to combat. I will send the Orc army at Torgar and then Squee over at Roth. On attack, I will make a goblin that is tapped and attacking as well. So, total of 3 is going at Roth, 5 Torgar.
Big 3.
Alright, I'll take it.
Right? I'll pass.
First game I had so much ramp, now I don't have not getting any ramp. Raw. Okay. Not great. Well, I guess. Let's just pay 3 for a Rising of the Day. Creatures you control have haste. Legendary creatures you control get +1/+0. I'll pass. Hit my main drop next turn.
I'm gonna play a Windswept Heath. And I'm gonna pay 1 life and sacrifice it to go get a forest or plains on the battlefield. See if I can find. Oh, there it is. It's going to be a Canopy Vista. And let's see here. What do I want to do? I think what I'll do is I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm gonna cast Tendershoot Dryad. It has, at the beginning of each upkeep, create a 1/1 green sapperling creature token. And if I have the city's blessing, my sapperlings get +2/+2. To get the city's blessing, I have to control 10 or more permanents. 10 or more permanents, yeah, which
You have.
8, 9, 10. 10, okay. And when it enters, I get to also create another halfling from Saradoc. And let's see. I guess I'll get another one so that way I can attack. I will use this guy for a half until I find one. And that's gonna put a counter on this. Let's see. See, man, you just have your Grishnak to block. He's a
Yep.
1/1.
Correct.
Alright, I'm gonna tap my Herd Heirloom. And yeah, I can do that. Okay. Target creature with 4 or greater gains trample, and when it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. So I'm gonna give Beth trample. And I'm gonna swing Beth. And I'll send this halfling, which is gonna get +3/+3, so it's a 4/4. So 2 4/4s coming at you. One's my commander with trample, and when it deals damage, I draw a card.
Yeah, I'm taking.
Alright, now I'll draw a card. And I'm going to pass the turn.
Yippee!
Find another.
Now it's my turn.
And at your upkeep,
Draw.
I get to create a sapperling. See if I can find one of those two. Here's one. And that puts a counter on. Oh, actually. Or another. Oh, that puts 2 counters on Best because I get to create another halfling too. that. And then
The Sardock only triggers for non-token creatures.
oh yeah, you're right. That's just one. Yeah.
Con. No, I'm not to. Yet. Actually, why is this such a tough decision? I think some just to a Merc to cast Mirkwood Bats.
Ooh.
2/3 flying. Whenever you create or sacrifice a token, each opponent loses 1 life. Yeah. Then I'll go to combat, and I'll send Squee to Roth. On attack, I'll make another Goblin. It's tapped and attacking. That's also good.
The 3 total.
3 total.
Ouch.
Sorry. And then upon creation of the Goblin, Mirkwood Bats trigger, you'll each lose a life.
Mm-hmm.
Look at us, we're all matching.
The long way, but we're there.
A long way.
Sweet. Then I shall pass.
Yippee.
On your upkeep, I'll create a Saproling.
You kidding
Put a
me?
counter on Bess.
Where's all my
You also-
lands?
That's what I'm saying.
The last game I just kept drawing lands, and now I... Should not have discarded that swamp, I guess.
Here's
Well,
Probably not.
I guess we're just gonna pay for taking a damage, cast Neriv. And then we're gonna go to combat. And Z-Man's hurt me the most, so I'm sending Neriv as Z-Man.
Yep.
It'll be
Four.
10 commander damage.
10?
+1, +0, and creatures that entered deal double damage.
Oh!
Woo.
Don't worry.
So you have
Next
10
turn-
commander damage
Yeah.
from Roth, and how many from me?
Oh, 11. Sorry.
How much commander damage do you have from me, Zingman?
I have 7.
Okay. Yeah. That's interesting.
So you're looking like Soulspawn last game. Yeah, well, next turn he'll just be back to his regular old self. But, yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, another Saproling. What's up there? Untap everybody. Which I guess... Let me get another Saproling, because one of those is going to have summoning sickness. Ugh, Sapling. Oh, I need to draw. Yeah, I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. Yeah, I'll play a Sun Petal Grove. And one, two, three, 5, 6, 7 mana. Okay. I think I'll tap one, and I'm gonna cast a Mirkwood Spider, the 1/1 with Death Touch. When it attacks, I can have target legendary creature I control get Death Touch until end of turn. That's gonna put. Oh, I need a dice now. Getting crazy. Alright, so that's gonna put a counter on Bess, and then that's gonna trigger Saradoc to create a halfling, putting another counter on Beth. Let's see. Two, three, 5, 6. Think here. Z-Man, you have Mirkwood Bat, 2/3 flying. You have your 1/1 Grishnak, right? And a 5/5 army.
Yep.
Oh, and you have a goblin.
Goblin deep. I hate myself.
Trying to decide what I want to do here. I guess I'm going to. Yeah, I think I'll just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna cast Cultivator of Blades. So that's gonna put a counter, and then I'll get another halfling, so another counter. And then when it enters, I can put 2 counters on it, or create 2 1/1 colorless servo artifact creature tokens. I'm going to create the 2 servos. And so that's going to be 2. And that's going to be another counter on Bess. Be 11. Okay. And currently,
This is a problem.
I have to remember now. Okay, so 2 of my halflings have summoning sickness. So let me do this. 2. And I'll put two there. Okay. Okay, and then one of my sapperlings has summoning sickness.
What kind of counters on cultivator blades?
I'm not sure. Oh, I meant to put that on the servo. Two of them. And here's a sapperling. So I'll have 2 sapperlings that don't have summoning sickness and 1 with summoning sickness. Ooh. Okay. So yeah, good stuff.
Hey Roth, you got a board wipe in there?
These guys,
Maybe.
everything with summoning sickness.
Will I drop?
Oh.
Probably not.
Those guys have summoning sickness. And then that. Okay, so I can attack with. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do is tap this to give Beth trample, and then until end of turn, if I deal damage, it draws a card.
Yeah.
And then I can attack with. Let's see, my sapperlings are gonna get +11, +11. Plus they already get +2 from the Tender Shoot Dryad, so they'll be +13, +13. So they'll each be, I guess, be 14/14s.
Is the game just over?
And my 2 halflings will be 12/12, plus Bess will be a 12/12 with trample. I think I could kill one of you, but not both of you, I don't think.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So I mean, Bess is the only thing that has trample right now,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
So depending on how much you throw at me,
Let's see, I
could
think.
potentially,
Yeah, you can
because
block.
the
a bunch of my-
sapperlings and the halflings don't have trample, correct? It's just
Right.
Bess. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you were to send quite a bit at me, I could just block the sapperlings and then
Yeah.
Bess try to mitigate the damage. But
And you're at 7 commander damage from it?
yes.
Ooh. Okay. I think I will send 2 12/12 halflings at Roth. And I'll send 12/12 trample Bess at Z-Man and 2 14/14 sapperlings at Z-Man.
Well, I'm taking 24.
Yeah. So I will block the 2 saplings with a goblin and Grishnok,
Okay.
and then block with my orc army on Bess. So it's 12. So I'll take
It's a 12/12, yeah.
I'll take 7.
Okay, I'll draw a card. It's a good one.
I'll lose the goblin, Schnock, orc army.
Okay, yeah, I'll pass the turn.
Aside from best,
On your
what's
upkeep.
the biggest base toughness on all your creatures, Torgar?
4, which is Stardock.
Play mountain.
I'm gonna create
Z-Man,
another sapling.
I
Huh.
can either get rid of, currently right now, I can either get rid of Bess or everything but Bess, just with what's in my hand. But not both, unfortunately.
Well, what's buffing all the creatures right now?
Bess.
Beth.
But I think we're at low enough life that he has enough creatures.
Just yeah.
Kill us and
I might be able to save myself.
just need a board wipe or something.
If you can deal with Bess, I might do. So, well, it's more so to get help. Unfortunate.
Eh?
So,
You cut out a bunch.
I'm thinking. Sorry. If you can take care of Bess, I might be able to help myself.
Well, it'll be my turn before I can do anything, but yeah.
Right. I can do one of these. Correct move here is to pay 4 for a within range.
Mm-hmm.
When this enchantment enters, create 2 1/1 red warrior creature tokens. And whenever you attack, each opponent loses life equal to the number of creatures attacking them. Here's mine. Somewhere. Here we are. 2 warriors. 2 Mirkwood Bats triggers, you'll each lose 2 life.
Uh-oh. Out of 3.
I
Am I gonna be collateral again?
not necessarily. I
I mean, if you attack with
yeah, no. I'm not
creatures
attacking.
and
I'm just
rock
building up
okay.
defenses. I'm gonna pass.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Turn 7, 4 lands. What can I draw? That's
land.
not a land.
Damn it.
create a sapling on your upkeep.
Hmm. I feel like it's just game over, don't you think? Only I had a lot of mana. If I was not missing all my land drops, I would have 9 mana, which is 1 short from being able to take care of all my problems. Oh man. Alright, well, guess I do what I can do, and I'm going to stack a treasure for white. This, because I don't want to take a damage. I don't have to. And I'm gonna inevitable defeat on best. The spell can't be countered. Exile target non-land permanent. Its controller loses 3 life and you gain 3 life.
All right. I lose 3 life.
Yep. Gain 3.
All right.
Yippee! No, that's it for me. More ways than one.
All right. On my upkeep, create a sapling. Then I'll untap. And draw. Okay. And let's see. So there will be 5 of these guys that don't have summoning sickness. And one that has summoning sickness. And I'll have all 4 of those guys without summoning sickness. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Mm-hmm. What do I want to do? And then be It'll cost 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 2 mana left. How big are your blockers there, Z-Man?
2/3, 2/2, 1/1, 1/1, 1/1.
Okay. Not sure what the best option is. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Alright, I'm gonna pay 5, and I'm gonna cast Smile at Death.
Uh-oh.
At the beginning of your upkeep, return up to 2 target creature cards with power 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. I'll play my land for turn, Command Tower. And I think... Let me see here. 4. I gotta do some math here. Let's see. So I have to get my calculator.
Uh-oh.
He's really doing some math.
Yeah. Let me see here if I sent that. Okay, so we have then that would be okay. Blocked. All right, I think I can still kill you both.
Uh-oh.
I'm tired and don't feel like doing math, but going to say then I'm going to tap 1 and Path to Exile Neriv. Exile target creature, its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and shuffle.
Yeah, I get a land.
And then I'm going to wing at Z-Man. Well, actually, let me see here. That's 3. Yeah, okay, so I can't do that. Oh, I can. Okay. Yeah, so basically I'm gonna send everything at Z-Man except for I'm gonna send 1 halfling and 1 sapperling at Roth. And my sapperlings are 2/2s, and then when Cultivator Blades attacks, my other attacking creatures get +X until end of turn where X is its power. So everything's getting +1/+1 from that. And I'm also going to tap this and give one of my sapperlings going to Z-Man trample. So basically, at Roth, I have a 2/2 halfling and a 4/4 sapperling. And then at Z-Man, I have attacking. I'm gonna have 1/1 Cultivator of Blades, a 1/1, or no, yeah, 1/1 Cultivator of Blades. Gonna be a 2/2 Spider, Mirkwood Spider with Death Touch, and I'm gonna give Saradoc Death Touch. And then I'm sending 2 2/2 servos, a 3/3 Tender Shoot Dryad, 4 4/4 Sapperlings. One of them has Trample, a 3/5 with Death Touch, and then 3 2/2 Halflings.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how I block, I'm still gonna go kaput. Yeah,
because let's see, you have 5 blockers. so you could block.
So
The sapperlings.
there's
one of them.
5/4/4 tramples.
No. There's 4/4/4 sapperlings coming at you. One of them has trample.
Oh, only one.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
Trying to think.
Block the 4/4 with trample with Mirkwood bats. Let's just total up how much damage you have coming at me first.
Okay.
So
So it'll be making my calculator out.
again,
It's gonna be
if you can just list them off, I can.
2 Death Touch Mirkwood bats.
Huh?
2 Death Touch Mirkwood bats. And then 1 Cultivator of Blades. It's gonna be 2 2/2 servos, so that'd be 4. 3 2/2 halflings. So that'd be 6.
6.
A 3/5 with Death Touch.
Okay.
A 3/3 from Tender Shoot Dryad.
Mhm.
And then 3 4/4 Thapperlings. Be 12. And then a 4/4 Thapperling with Trample.
Yeah, I'm just dead. That's 35 damage. I think even if I block.
So if you block the... trying to think.
If I were to block all the saplings,
That would
I
be...
would block the one with trample with Mirkwood bats, which would allow one to go through.
Okay. And then
Sort
you
of-
would block,
The others,
which
the other
would be a total of,
saplings with.
yeah, 12 damage.
So we're just gonna do it's 20.
And then you could block... Let's see, that would be...
Then what's your next? Yeah, no matter what your next highest is, I still
Yeah,
die.
because my next highest is 3.
Yeah, that's still 20 damage.
Okay.
Ouch!
Ouchie.
That one. Well, that sucked.
Yeah.
When I said I was going to copy you, I also had a Rising of the Day in my hand.
Ah. Yeah, I had a Chandra Flamecaller that I can minus X, which would be -4. So I could have like killed everything but Bess.
Yeah.
But
If you had killed Bass, or killed everything but Bass,
He would have only
That's
been able to
was-
kill.
Bess
One
was
of
still
us, I
like a
think.
12/12.
it was a 12/12 that I could give trample, and then plus on my turn I would have put a couple more counters on it.
What would've been
Yeah,
next?
so I was
Oh,
like-
Kranko. Kranko would have been nice. Damn it. Oh, there's some card draw. Brash Taunter.
I had Helm of the
Actually,
Host
this-
in my hand,
Ooh.
which is fun with this deck. If I could draw lands.
I definitely want to spend some time updating Coitus.
Yeah, that's gonna be growth.
I feel like I can have a lot of fun with that deck.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
need
growth.
to see if I can find some other things for this deck. Maybe see if I can spend like $5 or $10 on some other cards that could help it out. I feel like
Yeah.
that's something I kind of want to do instead of just spending a bunch of money on a new deck. Although I do like making new decks. Maybe just like doing like $5 or $10 on getting some cards, a couple cards for decks I have, and upgrading. Hello, Fatal. Welcome in. You're joining us right as we finish game 2 and probably gonna wrap it up.
There were a few cards that I was interested in adding. Mechanized Warfare. If a red or artifact source you control would deal damage to an opponent or opponent controls, deals that much damage +1 instead. Fiery Emancipation. If a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or a player, deals triple that damage instead.
I'd love one of those in this deck.
Aggravated Assault. Pay 3 generic and 2 red. Untap all creatures you control after this main phase. There is an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase. And then the actual chaos. Worldfire.
No.
Can you guess which deck these cards came from?
Oh,
I don't know.
Emo Dane.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, back to the drawing board for this deck, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's a bad deck. I just think it's improvement. And also, I just need to not miss 3 land drops. Would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be helpful, huh?
It's generally helpful.
I'd like to build an aggro deck, but
They're hard to make.
I feel like yeah, all the ones I've made have not been super great.
I think this is the best aggro deck I've made so far. Because it was turn 4 or 5 or whatever, and it's I had dealt 8 commander damage to Soul Spawn and 16 damage to Torgar
Yeah.
in the first game or whatever, and then it was just Torgar just removed everything of mine, basically.
Yeah, I lucked out and drew
And
quite a
it's
bit of
just
removal.
Yeah.
And then we all know the best aggro deck there is. Tiamat.
Yeah. Oh, I'm tired. I think
Me too.
that's going to do it because it's midnight and the third game is never a quick game, no matter how much we wish it to be so.
Mm-mm.
True.
It was quick game, we can do another quick game, and then that's the one that takes 4 hours, and I'm just oh.
Yeah.
Then we're just we want to go to bed!
Somebody kill me, please. In game. Definitely want to keep working on this guy. If I can do some stuff. What I should do is see if I can get a bunch of cheap Myriad cards or something. Myriad would be really good.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah. First game I had a couple crazy turns still off of the Fireflux whatever, just flipping an 8/8 with trample.
Yeah.
And so it was doing
crazy.
16. It's just stupid. But...
Yeah. That was not good.
but yeah. I'm blabbering. I'm tired. It was end scene. Yeah, thanks everyone so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed on it here for today, because it's 3 minutes away from midnight for me, and I'm really tired. Yawn. Let's see if we can go engage somebody. Let's go raid my friend Ellie, because it's his birthday.
Oh, it's his birthday?
Maker. Alright. Yep, thanks everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And hope to catch you all in the next one. Maybe
Bye-bye.
next week, maybe 2 weeks. Who knows? Not me. But yeah. Goodbye.